I want to bring in the state of Louisiana, which has announced that Amneal Pharmaceuticals donating, 400,000 hydrochloroquine tablets to help the battle against the virus in the state of Louisiana. And joining us now is the Attorney General of the state of Louisiana, Jeff Landry. Jeff, how did you get the 400,000 tablets? Because there are some questions about whether that particular treatment is effective.
So here's what happened. At the end of last week, I got a call from Brian Hughes, a good friend of mine from the state of Texas and a lawyer who represents Amneal. And he said that Amneal was donating some hydroxychloroquine to New York and to Texas, and they wanted to give Louisiana about 200,000 tablets if we wanted it. I called a state senator friend of mine who chairs the Health and Human Resources Committee here in Louisiana. He's a pharmacist by trade, and we started working over the weekend. What we found as we started working was that LSU Medical School here in Louisiana had gotten approval to do a clinical using hydroxychloroquine to determine whether or not it's effective in treating patients, and also whether or not you could use it as kind of a prophylactic solution to first-line medical providers as they treat patients. And so when I called Amneal back and said, look, this is what's going on, we could use a little more, they ended up doubling that amount and giving us 400,000 tablets of it. And so right now we're using a portion of that for the clinical, and then the balance is going to be used on patients as doctors see fit. We saw what the FDA did on Sunday. Look, again, I think it's important to notice, Stuart, that this is not a silver bullet. It's not a magic solution. But right now, we're in a crisis mode, and we need to be able to actually do live experiments as our medical providers see fit in order to try to stem this pandemic.
Right. Well, you're right in the middle of it right now. New Orleans is one of the hot spots, and that's for sure. Jeff Landry, Attorney General of Louisiana, thanks for joining us, sir. We appreciate it, and I'm sure Louisiana appreciates your efforts. Good stuff indeed.